Hello. Yeah. So I'm Gitika Khandelwal. I'm a student here at Chatsworth, and I want to talk to you about unconditional love. Some of you might look at the title of my talk and think, what does a 16-year-old know about love? And you're probably right. I don't know much about love. But unconditional love, that is something I have been fortunate enough to experience in my lifetime. I looked at this year's TEDx theme and thought, what don't I see? And you might think, love, we see that all around us. And you're right there as well. But unconditional love, the type that asks for nothing in return, the type that stays with you even when the people don't, that isn't nearly as common. For me, I'm talking about the love that we receive from our close relatives, from our grandparents, from our parents, and so on. I've noticed throughout the years the connection between grandparents and children have reduced massively. Fewer people are connected to their grandparents. I've noticed people in my generation who do not have as good relations with their grandparents as they should. They don't give enough respect and love to them as they should. And I feel this even more significantly because I don't have any of my grandparents with me today. I never knew my grandfather, who passed before I was even born. My maternal grandmother, my nani, as I like to call her, I barely knew her because she passed when I was really young. My paternal grandmother lived with us until she passed in 2017, and I have some of the best childhood memories with her. My maternal grandfather, my nanu, was here until he passed in 2021. And I mourn his loss every day. I mourn all their losses. I have so many fond memories of going to India during my vacations and sitting with my nanu in his shop and trying to help him, even though I had no idea what he was doing. I have memories of asking him for 10 rupees so I could go to the local nut khaji, which was a small shop nearby, to go buy a dairy milk or a kurkure. And I have some of the best childhood memories. I remember sitting beside him to imitate his style and how he used to sit, how he used to drink tea, even when I was just drinking water. I have some of the best memories with him, and my memories of India are so connected to him and all my close relatives. And I think this is something that is growing rarer every day. People are less likely to go and meet their close relatives, their parents, their grandparents, and this is mainly because of COVID. But even when there was no COVID, more people live in nuclear families now, and fewer people are willing to have their grandparents with them. The happiness and wealth of having your grandparents with you is not seen until they're not with you. And I feel this even more significantly because every day that, even though I had such a good relationship with my grandfather, every day that he's not here, I feel sadness. When I found out that he was not there anymore, I felt so much guilt and regret that I didn't talk to him as much as I could have. I regretted that I didn't go run to the phone when my mom was talking to him, or that I didn't enjoy my time when he was with me. I think I could have done so much more, and I have so many regrets, but I think that's even greater when you don't have the connection that you wish you would. This is my grandmother, or my paternal grandmother, who I used to call Ma, and she lived with us in Thailand. She moved with us to Indonesia, and she unfortunately passed away in 2017. But she was there for most of my childhood, and I have such amazing memories with her. I remember rushing home from school so that I could go and braid her hair, because she taught me how to braid hair originally, and then I used to rush home every day so that I could just go and help her out. I have memories of her peeling my grapes because I was a picky eater and being so patient with me even when I was really impatient. I have so many memories of my childhood that are connected to her, and I feel that I would have missed out greatly if she didn't live with us or if I didn't have that same connection. I could have had so many more memories with her, but unfortunately, life goes on. People leave, and that is a common thing, but having that connection is so important, because if you don't have the connection today, then you don't know whether you're going to be able to enjoy the wealth and happiness that you can otherwise. I have so many memories like this one, where I'm trying to play in the water and she's so concerned, but these memories and these pictures wouldn't be there today if I hadn't had that connection with her. A study was done in Boston College that collected data over a 19-year period and noticed that children and young adults even benefited from their connection with intergenerations. I believe that I've benefited so much from being connected to her. I've learned so much about my father and his experiences and all his funny stories, and I've learned so many habits that I will take with me even when I'm old and gray. And this is something that I feel like I would have missed out on if I wasn't connected to her. There's this picture, which I really love, that's our entire family, and this was in India. And this is my grandmother and my entire family with my sister, my parents. And I think this is an important picture to me because it is something that I will remember for the rest of my life. It's a connection to my grandmother that I will cherish forever. I won't be upset with any of you if you don't remember anything I said today, but remember these 3 words. Cherish your relationships. Whether that's with your parents, whether that's with your grandparents, or even just your friends. Cherish them, because you don't know when they're gonna be gone. And that may be a very morbid way of thinking, but it's important to cherish them today so you don't have regrets in the future. Because even if you do, there will be some regrets. I also want to say that if you have your grandparents or parents with you, go hug them. Go home today, call them, hug them, do whatever you can to stay connected to them, because that's a connection that you will always cherish. Thank you.